A very good morning to all of you. Yesterday, we have s- we have seen how Gandhi how did he spend his 1 year in Champaran. He came there only for a day visit, but the day was prolonged up to 1 year. There he began his freedom struggle in a larger way. So I hope we are in page number 52. Am I right? In the expectation that it would last a few days, occupied almost a year of Gandhi's life. Is it? Okay. The official inquiry of the commission. One commission was instituted, and that commission made official inquiry. The official inquiry assembled a crushing mountain of evidence, assembled, gathered, collected, collected or gathered a crushing mountain of evidence, large quantity, large quantity of evidence against the big planters, landlords. So when the commission made a search out, they could get a lot of negative information about the planters, landlords. Underline crushing mountain of evidence against the big planters. Double underline against the big planters. And when they saw this, when the commission saw this, they agreed in principle. They made an agreement that to make refund to the peasants, underline, to make refund to the peasants. It is there, the mistake is in the hands of the landlords. So the landlords should return the collected money to the peasants. That was the suggestion made by the commission. But how much must we pay? They asked. They asked Gandhi. So Gandhi was the only representative of the peasants in the commission. After the collection of all the testimonials, after the collection of testimonials, the commission, including Gandhi, decided decided against the planters, and commission decided the planters should return the money to the peasants. So the commission, the other members, asked Gandhi, okay, we are getting the refund, but how much they have to refund? They thought he would demand repayment in full of the money which they had illegally and deceitfully extorted. Here, extorted means collected. Here, extorted, the meaning is collected. Collected from the sharecroppers. The committee, you see, suppose there are 9 committee members, only Gandhi is representing the peasants. The 8 represents government and the sharecroppers. So when they asked Gandhi how much the peasants expect the refund, they thought that Gandhi would ask 100% cash refund. So that will not be a happy news for the landlords, because to refund the money itself is a failure of landlords, and refund the whole money, that is a blow to the landlords. So they expected Gandhi would ask 100% refund. He asked only 50%. Gandhi said, we are poor persons. We are not for this kind of quarrels. You give 50% money to those people. If they have paid 1 lakh rupees, you give back them 50,000. 50%. Underline. He asked only for 50%. There he seemed adamant, writes Reverend J.S. Hodge. Hodge says a British missionary, Reverend. That is a full form of the short form REV. The Christian students may see the names of priests of the church. REV, then name of the priest. When we write that REV, the short form of Reverend. So Reverend means respectful, respectful. So a respectful missionary priest, J.Z. Hodge, he says about this, Gandhi was adamant in getting 50%. A British missionary in Champaran who observed the entire episode at close range, who was a very close associate with the Champaran peasants. So he knew the day-to-day changes of Champaran peasants' problem. So he told, at that time Gandhi was so adamant, thinking probably that he would not give way, the representative of the planters offered to refund to the extent of 25%. And to his amazement, Mr. Gandhi took him at his word, thus breaking the deadlock. So Gandhi told, we need only 50% refund. A bargaining is going on. Peasants paid 100%. Gandhi asked a refund of 50%. So the representatives of landlords in the committee, they put forward another suggestion. This is what is called bargain. They told Gandhiji, if it is 25%, are you okay? Sometimes when we go to the shops, roadside shops, we will ask how much it costs. They may say 400 rupees. 400 rupees. We will ask, will it be a lesser amount? They will say, no, 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 fixed rate, fixed rate. If you go to Marine Drive or Ernakulam, some area, you will be seeing this. And if you turn going back, what they will do? Come, 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 come. 1 minute, 1 minute. Then they will say, sir, we have purchased this for 350 rupees. Only 50 rupees we are getting profit. You give me 380, 20 rupees less. Then if you say, no, 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 I know it costs only 200 rupees. If you give me for 200 rupees, I can get it. So what they will do? Sir, 300 rupees. 300 rupees. This is bargain. This is what is called bargain. And you may get that thing for 275 rupees. But he has to, that the seller knows people will bargain. That is why he will raise the amount also. So in this way here, the peasants paid 100% money and Gandhi asked only 50%. So the representatives of the landlords made a suggestion, request, request, request to Gandhi that if they give 25% of the money, will you agree? And what Gandhi told, underline, extent of 25%. And to his amazement, to the amazement of the representative of the landlord, Mr. Gandhi took him at his word. Gandhi agreed. Okay, let us solve the problem. You give 25%, thus breaking the deadlock. In this way, here you see, it is not the question of amount of money. It is a question that the landlords came into the hands of Mahatma Gandhi. That is the victory of Mahatma Gandhi over them. Formerly, these landlords would never hear the peasants. Now the landlords are ready to hear. That is the victory of Gandhi. You see, this settlement, this is an important point what I told. It is not the question of getting the 100% money. Instead, Gandhiji wanted to prove that the British people, the British landlords were came under their under the request of Gandhi. Thus, Gandhi proved victory over landlords. This is the main point there. Clear now? This settlement was adopted unanimously. Everybody agreed. The whole committee agreed. 25% refund by the commission. Gandhi explained that the amount of the refund was less important. You see, Gandhi explained to the committee that the amount of refund was less important for me. Amount is not a problem. That is what I told you. How much amount, that is not a problem. Less important than the fact that the landlords had been obliged to surrender part of the money and with it part of their prestige. That you underlined. Landlords had been from there to prestige. You see, till that day, these landlords had kept a prestige, headweight over the peasants, over the farmers, over the farmers. But today, what happened? They bent their heads before Gandhi. When they bent their head before Gandhi, that means they bent their heads before the whom? Before whom? Tell me. The great landlords bent their head before Gandhi by agreeing to refund the money. That means the landlords bent their heads before
Peasants.
the peasants, farmers, because Gandhi was the representative of farmers. So the commission, the other members were the representative of landlords and government. When those members agreed with the suggestion of Gandhi, that means the government and the landlords bent their head before farmers. That's the meaning. In this way, you have to understand. So you see that the landlords had been obliged to surrender part of the money only 25%. But together with this 25%, they have surrendered 75% of their prestige. Clear now? According to the thinking of the peasants and Gandhi, the British people, the landlords, surrendered 75% of their prestige. Therefore, as far as the peasants were concerned, the planters have behaved as lords above the law. So, for the peasants, When we think from the corner of, from the side of the peasants, peasants always think the planters, planters means landlords here. The planters are the advocates of law. They were the ambassadors of law. They execute law. And we, the farmers, are the people to obey the law. We have no, we have no right to ask against them. Kindly, please, kindly, and again, please, dash, 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 my dear students. I think you can understand my dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. Early morning. Ashwin, I have seen you. I haven't seen you for many days. Where are you now? Ashwin, Ashwin, Ashwin Binil, where are you? Eh? Ashwin, I want to see you. Okay. I want to see whether you have grown up or your parts of body is grown up, hair is grown up. Okay. When people are not in the proper way, they will hide themselves. Don't hide yourself. So be fit to be presentable. You are in plus two. After plus two, you have to go outside, isn't it? To public, to common higher education institutions. So whether you are at home or here in the classroom, you have to make yourself ready for that. Ready for, okay. That is why when I want to see Malaviga, I ask you to open the videos. If there is any kind of uh, disturbance, I can correct you, isn't it? I can correct you. Suppose if you are Gauri, if you are not combing the hair, I can call and tell Gauri, yesterday you did not comb your hair, today you did not comb your hair. It is good to comb the hair. I can guide you, isn't it? That is way. And it gives me pleasure to see your faces, to see your faces than the black holes. Black holes are dangerous, isn't it? Achyut, isn't it? Black holes are dangerous, isn't it? So it may capture all other space. Okay. So here, so for the peasants, landlords were lawmakers, and peasants were law obeying people. Peasants are born to obey, landlords are born to command. Today, the peasants experience a new dictum. They have came under our request. So if we make a move, these adamant landlords will come down. They will be crushed down. Through this act, Mahatma Gandhi promoted an energy to react in the minds of peasants. Now the peasant saw that he had rights and defenders. Underline. Now the peasant saw, underline saw, that is realized. Peasant realized. Now the peasant realized that he had rights. He has the right to ask. He has the right to protest. He has the right to demand his right. At the same time, he has defenders also. In the world, there are at least some people who support them. There are some people who help them, defenders. Till that date, they knew that nobody is there to help them. They were downtrodden. Now they understood that there are some people like Gandhi to help us. So they have some rights, and there are some people who help us to achieve these rights. Naureen, do you follow me? Follow me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Events justified Gandhi's position. Events justified Gandhi's position. Each activity proved Gandhi is was right. Gandhi was right. Within a few years, the British planters abandoned their estates, which reverted to the peasants. Indigo sharecropping disappeared. After some years, the planters gave the land fully to peasants, fully to peasants, and sharecropping system demolished, stopped. Reverted means returned, returned to the peasants. So curly bracket, that three lines, victory, victory over crop, victory over crop. Thus sharecropping system was demolished in Champaran. Gandhi. So indigo over, indigo over. Now Gandhi never contented himself with large political or economic solutions. Contented, satisfied. Gandhi was not fully happy by getting this victory. Gandhi was not fully happy because he understood that freedom means not only the political freedom. You see, on 1947, August 14th night, or on August 15th, India got freedom. What kind of freedom? Anyone can say? Anyone can say? What kind of freedom we got on 1947, August 15th, Andana? What kind of freedom you got?
Freedom from the British.
Eh?
Freedom from the British.
Freedom from?
From the British.
Last word I want to get it aloud.
Freedom from the British.
Freedom from the British. Gayatri, what kind of freedom you got on 1947, August 15th? All should get the answer with. Anthony, what kind of freedom you got? 1947, August 15th.
Freedom from British.
Hmm?
British.
That means you are not free. Punya, what kind of freedom?
Political.
Eh?
Political freedom.
What kind?
Political.
Yes, yes. We got, I told in the class just before, 1 minute before, we got only political freedom. India got only political freedom. That means government ruler changed. Politics and civics. Britain has handed over the ruling permission to India. Political freedom. But freedom of man is not only political freedom. He should get freedom in education. He should be free in his personal life. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. All these kinds of freedoms are there. then only the freedom will be achieved. Freedom will be achieved. Freedom from poverty. Now you are a slave. You have to get free from corona, isn't it? You see, these are the freedom. So we have received only the political freedom. Suppose you see, you got the political freedom and there is no single money in the country. What is the meaning of that freedom? You see, just think, you have to think. So British had riches. British ruled here with a lot of money. Clear now? Okay, just think it. They have all the facilities. They gave the freedom to Indian people. And they took all the money from this country. Indian rule, Indian authority, prime minister or president has only the material soil of India, not a single money. What the people will say, British was better. Isn't it? Isn't it? Common people, what they will say, it was better when the British was ruling, British were ruling us, because at least we have food, we have money, we have riches. Now nothing is there. What I should do with this political freedom? The common people will ask. Am I right? The same thing. That is why political freedom is only a part of freedom. That is why Gandhi was not contented. Gandhi was not happy only in getting political freedom. Suppose the British landlords gave the whole land to the peasants. These peasants do not have buffalo. These peasants do not have tractor. These peasants do not have fertilizer. These peasants do not have money. These peasants do not have anything needed for cultivation. Everything British people gave, landlords gave, they returned it. What these poor peasants will do without money? Will they be able to cultivate their land? No. So only political freedom. That means landlords handing over the land to the peasants. Political freedom. Gandhi was not happy, fully happy. Gandhi never contented with large political and economic solutions. Underline. He saw the cultural and social backwardness. Underline. He looked at the cultural and social backwardness in the Champaran villages and wanted to do something about it immediately. He decided something to be done for their social development, something to be done their cultural development, because they should be made polished. He appealed, requested. He appealed for teachers, you see, in order to promote a remote place, in order to promote cultural and social development in the society. Mahatma Gandhi first called whom? Teachers. And my dear students, my dear children, you should understand this. You should be teachers, not professional teachers. You should be a teacher in your life. You should be a model in the life. Mahatma Gandhi appealed teachers to come and help. Underline the word teachers. I would say you can put a round there. I am proud to be a teacher. In lifetime, I'm proud to be a teacher. Being a teacher, I'm proud. And God has given me that. God has Mahatma Gandhi called teachers as his assistants. Mahadev Desai, Narhari Parikh, you see, to young men, to young teachers. Underline Mahadev Desai and Narhari Parikh, two young men who had just joined Gandhi as disciples. They received the, they accepted the request of Gandhi, and their wives volunteered for the work. Their wives also came, volunteered willfully without pressure for the work. Several more came from Mumbai, sorry, Bombay, old term Bombay. So several more people came from Bombay, Pune, and other distant parts of the land. From various places, people came for the help of Gandhi. Primary schools were opened in 6 villages. Underline. First, his attempt to establish primary schools. Kasturba Gandhi. Kasturbai taught the ashram rules. What is that? Kasturba Gandhi taught, underline, the ashram rules. The cultural teaching. Social relationships, all these things. Behaviorism, single word, modern term, psychology, modern term, behaviorism. How to behave in the society. He taught, she taught. So Kasturbai taught the ashram rules on personal cleanliness, underline, and community sanitation. How to keep the surroundings clean, that you do not understand, you will not understand. A man who lived in North India, in the interior parts of Uttar Pradesh, I can understand this very clearly. A man who lived around 15 years in the interior parts of Uttar Pradesh, I can understand that meaning of that sentence. Usually, if I say openly, in those days, in those places, there were no toilets in the house. Sanitation was not there in the houses. Even in rich houses, there will be no attached bedroom. It will not be there. Here we have all attached bedrooms. But there you will not see in even rich homes, houses. Sanitation will be outside the house. But for the poor people, it is not there. They use the roadsides. They use the roadsides or public places. That is why some are making, oh, what is this? You cannot think of this. The whole area will be dirty in the morning. Such kind of things, such kind of system was there. Their culture was like that. That is why Kasturba Gandhi taught. Now you can understand the meanest thing I told you, then you can think about others. The people take bath only once in a month or something. When I was, that is why Mahatma Gandhi insisted this kind of personal sanitation for them, cultural and social awareness. Do you follow me? We cannot understand this because we were not, you were not I don't say we. You haven't experienced such things. So it is a foreign thing to you. You may say, no, sir, Joshi sir is saying, simply he is making. No, these are the real. That is why Gandhi insisted this kind of personal cleanliness and community sanitation. Underline. Health conditions were miserable. Health conditions were miserable. You may go, and it is better you make a travel to the interior villages of those areas. It will give you a lot of awareness. No hospitals were there. No hospitals were. Here we have multi-speciality hospitals. I lived there 15 years in a district center. In that center, there is no multi-speciality hospital. At present, I don't know. There was no multi-speciality. Some clinics were there. Some doctors were sitting in a room. And if you have broken your leg, you will be plastered outside. You will be plastered outside the clinic under the tin sheet or under a plastic sheet. Exceptions are there, what I'm saying. So, you see, health conditions were miserable, underline. These are real things which I have experienced around 14, 15 years ago. Present condition, I won't say. Present condition, I told you. In last spring, I told you about Simhaburi. You have seen Simhaburi, and I told you now it is the richest place in Delhi. Changes are there. Changes were there. What I am saying, I am talking with the incident that had happened years before. So, Gandhi got a doctor to volunteer his services for 6 months. Gandhi brought a doctor and asked him, please live with me for 6 months to help the poor people. 3 medicines were available. 3 medicines in the clinic. 3 medicines. If you go today to the medical shop, for paracetamol, you will get many things. Crocin, paracetamol, paracetamotrix, paracetamol, many names you will get. Many medicines. If you have some spasm on your body, you will get hundreds of ointments. Hundreds of ointments, am I right? Move that gel, this gel, those gel, all these things are there. Rumalia, all these things are there. But here the doctor has only 3 medicines. 3 medicines, which are they? Underline: castor oil, quinine, sulfur ointment. Only these 3 medicines, first aid. Anybody who showed a coated tongue, all will have coated tongue. Nobody will clean their mouth and teeth. So, and what is the sign of coated tongue? Your digestion is not right. So, if anybody has a coated tongue, was given a dose of castor oil. So you can collect castor oil at home. Gandhi gives you medical advice. Keep castor oil at home. And every day you check your tongue. If it is coated, use it. Anybody with malaria fever received quinine plus castor oil. If anybody got malaria, quinine will be given together with the castor oil. Anybody with skin eruptions received ointment plus castor oil. Received which ointment? Sulfur ointment. Sulfur ointment plus castor oil. So castor oil was a common medicine. For skin, sulfur ointment. For malaria, quinine. These were the 3 things the doctor kept there. Underline, That no need of underline, put a curly bracket for that 3 lines. First aid treatment.
Sir,
Yes.
what is Q9?
Quinine. Quinine is what I would say. It's a medical term. It is a medical term used for fever. It's a medical term. It is used for fever. Gandhi noticed the filthy state of women's clothes. You see, I told my coffee. I told my tea, Gauri. I told my tea. Gandhi noticed the filthy condition of their dress. You just imagine, you just compare those people with you. If you just after the class, you just open your wardrobe, you just open your Navrin, if you just open your cupboard, shelf, you will see, I would say, tens and tens, not a tons and tens, variety dresses. Am I right? Am I right? And we do not use today's dress tomorrow. Sometimes I could see in the morning class you are you are in a pink dress, afternoon in another dress. Here, people do not change their dress even for 1 week. You have to come to the life situation. Then you have to learn these things. I told you this lesson is to read as a history, but there are certain points we can also think about. If you compare this condition of the Champaran people, and if you open your wardrobe, and if you check your medical list, you have gone to where such a multi-specialty hospital, will you be able to compare yourself with the downtrodden of the country? Will you be able to set your mind with the poor people of the country? Will you be able to think alike with they are also my brothers and sisters? My dear children, this is patriotism. This is patriotism. Not simply holding the national flag and singing the patriotic song. That will not make you the patriot. You should feel with the poor downtrodden of the country. I have experienced that. I have lived with them. I have spent my sweat to them. I can proudly say that I am a patriot in this sense. The lesson teaches us. The lesson indirectly demands from you that kind of patriotism. You should have a sympathetic mind towards the downtrodden. You should have a sympathetic mind towards the poor people. You see, Gandhi noticed the filthy state of women's clothes. Underline. He asked Kasturba Gandhi, to talk to them about it, because Gandhi understood ladies should talk to ladies. So assigned Kasturba Gandhi to go and discuss, teach them about their dressing. One woman took Kasturbai into her hut and said, "Look, Amma, look, there is no box at home or cupboard here for clothes. What we shall do? No petti, no cupboard, no shelf. We are hanging all our dress on a rope. The sari I am wearing is the only one I have." Underline. Now you can understand what I told you, isn't it? Why the lady is not changing her sari. Gauri, can you share one sari to that lady? Can you send one sari to that lady? Yes or no?
I don't have a sari.
You can collect one sari, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is patriotism. That is patriotism. You see, from while reading the book, many changes are happening like that. While reading the book, we understand that the lady says, I don't have a sari to change. Then how can I take bath? You see, another question. I don't have another clothes, Punya. Then how can I take bath? Where shall I keep? How can I change my sari? They are the mind. We are being far away. We should have a mind. We may not be physically giving, but reading this, we should achieve, we should think. If I were there, I would give. I would share. Amma's one sari. Mummy has how many saris, Achut? So I will tell Mummy to give one sari to donate. If I were there. That is what is called patriotism, my dear boy. This is patriotism. These are the connotation. These are the messages we should receive from the lessons. Okay, the rest we will see in the next class. Okay, thank you.